Hello, Soul Tribe. Welcome to your April reading. This is going to be Aries April reading. So let's get into it. Happy new moon. Also today, we're in the new moon energy. And what's really beautiful is this new moon and the energy of the beginning and 1st of April is bringing in a lot of new beginnings. And so this is a great reset point to pivot, to activate and step into that new way of life, that new way of doing something, that new opportunity or venture, to take a step forward towards that new relationship or to renew your relationship, right? So there's exciting energy happening right now, but let's see what is in store for my Aries babes for the month of April. Okay, Spirit, can you show me what Aries has to look forward to this month? Ooh, okay. Got a couple cards here. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, we got the Well and the King of Wands. So not only, Aries, are you creating and flowing with your creations, and there's a lot of new beginnings happening, but there's going to be a lot of movement behind all of this as well. We are in Aries season, so happy birthday to all you beautiful Aries. But with this chameleon here, first and foremost, I feel and I'm getting that you guys are going through a big transformation, that you are finally embodying that version of yourself that you are being called to step into, that you're being led and guided to step into. This, there's like some strength up here with these lions, and it's like you're finally owning your truth and who you are and what you want. And with that comes all of this like beautiful overflowing abundant energy, that it's like so much movement I'm getting is happening in your life. And if it hasn't started already, you're probably starting to feel the kind of traction or momentum. But I would say probably by the second week, by the end of Aries season, the second week of April, you're really going to feel a lot more momentum and everything gaining traction and a lot of movement happening, moving forward in these new areas of your life. Ooh, Aries, this is exciting. And look at her, like he's really focused on what he's doing and she's like looking off into the distance. So I'm also getting that, Aries, you guys have a lot of focus to look forward to, and a lot of good is coming on the horizon as you stay focused on where it is that you're going, what it is that you're doing, who it is that you're meant to be in the world, and really just follow that internal instinct, because with your eye on the prize and staying focused on the horizon of where you're going, that's going to bring everything into manifestation for you. Ooh, I love that. I'm getting so much energy for you, Aries, right now. I'm like buzzing. Okay, what lessons or challenges are my Aries going to be facing this month? Okay. So good stuff here. We got the 10 of Wands upright, the 8 of Swords upright, and then the 10 of Pentacles upright. So these first two cards are telling me that, Aries, you're probably going something that may be a little heavy right now, that you've been carrying a lot of weight on your back. You've been taking on maybe burden's not the right word, but you've been just taking on a lot. You've been holding a lot, and you've kind of, it's been almost like self-imposed. But I'm getting that your challenge or what your lesson is that it's okay to let this stuff go, because what I'm getting is it's not yours to carry. And when you do that, you're literally going to be getting everything you want on the physical, but you have to be able to put down the burdens, to take yourself out of this self-concept, or what with the 8 of Swords and what Spirit's telling me right now, it's almost like it's not even so much a people-pleasing mentality, or like it's just maybe something that was a learned behavior of taking on other people's stuff. Maybe you're too sensitive and you're taking it on as your own, thinking it is your own, but it's not. What Spirit is saying is almost like you've taken this burden on and like literally put the backpack on your back and like done this in a way that you may not have been conscious of, but it's self-imposed. Like nobody made you do this. This is something that you decided to pick up and carry on your own, but it's not yours to carry is what I'm getting very, very clearly. It is not yours to carry, and it's okay to let it go, to let the oppression and that inner conflict or self-imposed limitations or that self-created kind of weight that you've brought into your life, that it's not yours to carry. And a good way to decipher what is and is not yours is by just sitting with it and asking, is this mine? Is this my energy? A lot of times as empaths, if we're really sensitive, we will feel something within us, and if we're not conscientious of it and we're not aware, then we're not asking if it's ours, and because we feel it within us, we just take ownership of it, right? So it could be something like that where you're really sensitive and you're picking up something, and when you ask, and you tune into the consciousness of it and you ask, is this even mine? You'll get a very clear yes or no. And if you get a no, then all you have to do is say return to sender and allow it to escape and leave your body and leave your field and know that it's gone. A great practice that I like to do pretty much on a daily basis is at the end of the evening, right before I go to bed, I ground and release all energy that I may have picked up from anyone or anything in my dealings for the day, and I return to sender, and then I call all my energy back into my body and my field, and it's like you can almost feel everything come back into you as everything else has drained out that is not yours. So this is your challenge or lesson this month. And when you get that, when you can release that, you guys are literally, Aries, you're going to have everything you want. This 10 of Pentacles is like the best card that you can get, in the most auspicious card you can get in all of the minor arcana, okay? So this is literally saying you're getting everything that you want on the physical reality, all the riches, all the gold, all the, job prospects, the opportunities, the house, the car, the woman or man, the love that you want, like all of that is coming, but you have to let go of this and drop the stuff that's not yours. Okay, and so what is the spiritual guidance this month, Spirit? Ooh, we got the Artist. Okay, so you just need to be really in your creative energy. You need to be in that frequency of creativity. You need to activate your solar plexus chakra, and you don't want to be too active, right? But this is you working with your body and with spirit and your heart and soul and saying, okay, what is next for me to create? What is next for me to put my energy into? What is next for me to focus on? And as I do that, breathing life into it. It's almost like you're breathing life into your creation. When we think about creating anything, whether it's a garden, manifestation, creating a new space or a home that works for us better, like let's say you buy a new place or you rent a new place, you have to go in and you have to cultivate it, right? You have to cultivate the earth to make sure and ready and prepare it. You have to cultivate the new space. If it's, not clean or the paint isn't to your liking, you can repaint it. You bring in your stuff to make it more personalized, right? With the garden, you have to cultivate the land, you have to aerate the soil, you have to get everything ready, then you plant the seeds, and then you start to nurture, right? You nurture your home, you nurture your relationship, you get to know somebody, you invest time and energy. That's this artist energy here that I'm getting. It's like whatever you're creating, whatever is coming into fruition, that's this new vision and new reality that you're creating, this new perspective on life and this new life and reality in general, like all of that needs to be nurtured right now. You need to give it life. You need to invest your time and energy into it. You need to get to know it. Everything what's interesting, and even if it's an inanimate object or your business or something like your home, everything has its own energetic frequency to it, right? And so it all has a consciousness. And when you work with the consciousness of said thing, whatever that is, whether it's a gemstone, whether it is a piece of furniture, whether it is, you know, your business. I remember the first time I was doing all these things trying to get ahead in my business and nothing was working. And I remember somebody said to me, well, have you asked your business what it wants? And I was like, no. And they were like, well, it has a consciousness. Why don't you ask it? So I did. And what I got back was something that I had never thought of before, or had never really even, you know, like it had never even crossed my mind, right? And so it was like, oh, okay. And once I started investing my time and energy to create my business into what it wanted to be, all of a sudden it began to flourish, right? So with him, you know, painting here, there's a castle being built right here. And just know it's like you're creating your vortex and things are going to come really fast. He's got some wings on his feet here. Things are going to manifest very, very quickly when you get clear on what it is that you want and start nurturing that, dear Aries. Ooh, I love that. Okay, and so let's see. What is the overall energy that Aries is going to be working through? Ooh, the Ten of Swords reversed. You guys are literally coming out of some of the heaviest shit that you have gone through in your life. You're ending so many cycles. You are putting away the past. You are really stepping into something new, Aries. And this is your time. This is your month. Like, you are feeling yourselves right now. And it is because you've walked away from this. It's because you've closed these cycles and these patterns. Like, you are moving on up. Ooh. Dang, Aries, like that, oh my God, that excites me for you. All right, let's get an oracle card for you all. This one wants to fall out. Shadow and light. I'm going to shuffle the cards, but that one wanted to fall out. So we'll just touch on that in a minute. Yeah, you guys are seeing your shadows. You're seeing the things that have been holding you back. You're seeing the things of, you know, you're understanding where you've limited yourself, and you're taking those shadows, shining light on them. And, you know, a lot of times our shadows, somebody has said they were bad, but they're gifts, they're innate gifts within us. And so, you know, you're really learning how to own that and take your shadow and become friends with it and really integrate it back into who you are. And as such, you're turning it into a positive, and then that becomes one of your innate gifts that you can share with the world. How beautiful. Okay, what oracle message do you have for my Aries babes? Thank you, Spirit. So we got Healer's Path and She-Wolf. You guys, no joke, I've been seeing the wolf and getting this she-wolf energy, this like really cultivating and embodying and becoming this, I don't want to say predator, but this like animalistic instinct of like knowing who you are, knowing what you want, going after it, you know, working together, calling your tribe in. This she-wolf energy has been so big in my reality right now. And it really is this feeling of like Aries energy of feeling yourself, of like really owning whoever that is and not being apologetic for it, right? It's like when we can take on that wolf energy, wolf medicine, and really embody that like divine feminine of like asking for what we want and knowing we don't have to go out and chase it, that we can attract it. Like, that's the energy that you really want to be in right now. And then we have the Healer's Path as well. You see like her eyes are closed here and she's leaning her head back. She's got some wings on her back and she's just kind of taking it all in. What I'm getting with this Healer's Path is you just need to really be attuned into your instinct and intuition right now. You need to be, everything's kind of turned on high. And so it's just a matter of you getting into the frequency and in harmony with that vibration. of your inner knowing, right? And so with that, you're going to be led. The path is being laid out before us right now. Like if you guys watch my channel messages of the day, that was literally the message yesterday. Our destined path is being laid out before us right now. And so your path is becoming very clear. You just have to really own that, stand in your power. If you see, this wolf is standing over a powerful waterfall, and waterfalls generate a lot of power. You know, they build momentum as they go down. So just know to be in the flow, to honor yourself and your intuition, let the guidance lead you, let your instincts lead, really tap into that animalistic instinct of not only pleasure, but of desire, what your soul desires, what you truly want. Commit to that, go after it and nurture it, okay? You guys are closing a really big cycle here, and you're moving on up. All right, I'm gonna pull an animal spirit card now for you all, Aries. So let's just shuffle these a couple times. All right. What animal, spirit, or medicine will best serve my beautiful Aries this month, spirit? We got the octopus reversed. Interestingly enough, you don't want to have your hand in too many places. You don't want to be too spread out or thin. Octopus energy is really great because when you think about an octopus, or if you ever saw my octopus teacher, they can not only change and chameleon into their environment and hide themselves, but they also go out and go after what they need, right? And they're very, very sensitive beings. So be careful who you're sharing your energy with. Be careful who you're sharing your dreams and aspirations with. Really only go out and engage in a way with the people that you feel totally seen with, totally safe with, and that won't steal your ideas or poo-poo them and try to like talk you out of them or bring doubt into your vibrational frequency, right? So don't spread yourself too thin. Really be conscientious and aware of who you're engaging with and what you're engaging with, and only intake what really feels good, what really feels resonant, and what you can blend or embody, right? Like that's the only thing you're wanting to take in right now, is what you want to embody within your field, within yourself, within your reality. Anything else, just leave it be, okay? And the last card I'm going to pull for you all is going to be a moon card. All right, any last messages for my beautiful Aries this month, spirit? Any last messages to close out our reading today? Thank you, spirit. All right. We got the path and then resistance reversed. So what I'm getting here, again, you can see with this path card, and it's the 8, which is infinity upright. But there's a girl standing here, and there's a ladder leading into this portal opening. She's in a world, but there's another world here that she's looking at going up into. You literally have the capacity to create infinite possibilities, to tap into these infinite possibilities that are available to you. And you literally have the capacity to choose it, to say yes to it, to walk up that ladder. But the choice is yours. You have to choose that destined path that's meant for you. Follow your instinct and intuition again. Really allow yourself to be guided and flow with the power of the pull that is pulling you. And let go of resistance, okay? Let go of resistance. There's no need to hold on to what you quote unquote know. There's no need to hold on to what's comfortable. The biggest stretch is being uncomfortable and getting out of your comfort zone. That's where the most growth happens. I moved across the country up to Montana, and I knew one person here. One. And honestly, we don't even really hang out or talk. Like, I've had to make new friends. I've had to engage in you know, with different people and find my tribe here, you know? And so it just is what it is. But every time you stretch outside of your comfort zone, every time you let go of the resistance of trying to hold on to what you quote unquote know, that is where the growth happens. That is where the true magic happens. That is where the universe steps in and delivers amazing miracles, and your tribe, the people that you're calling in, the people that you're actually resonating with, okay? So let go of the resistance, know that you're on your destined path and good things are coming for you. And then these two cards were actually turned, oh, there's a whole bunch of cards that are all turned and messed up. Okay, they're telling me I don't need to read this. Okay, sorry about that. All right, Aries, you are done for this reading. I hope April is amazing and magical for you. This was on the bottom of the deck, sovereignty. You're really stepping into who you are as a king or a queen in your reality, and I love that for you. And it's 41. 4 plus 1 is a 5. That's changes. You are literally changing on every level and becoming this version of yourself to have everything that you want in this reality. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for you, Aries. This is so great. If this was helpful for you, please share it with another Aries, and be sure to watch your other rising and moon signs. I'll be posting these throughout the next couple days. And if it was helpful and you would like to support my channel, I do have donation links, Venmo and PayPal down below, or you can donate to my, what's it called? Amazon wish list. All right, guys, love you. Peace. Take care. Happy April.